So here's our chart. Hey, my voice is almost back to normal, huh? 2 years of Roundup pollution, a year of recovery. Oh boy. Noticeable, These two planets are large size. The reason is because when a planet slows down and stops and reverses direction, it just floods your consciousness. And Neptune is doing that on the 18th of June. Yes, early next week. Is that Monday for you? So, this is a big deal when Neptune stops. Interesting enough, Mars, also the Energizer, slows down and stops and goes retrograde on June 26th. Hence, he's kind of drawn large. But we're going to talk about Neptune today. Because I call him, it's been a long road for me to understand this planet. And finally decided he's kind of a malefic. And a lot of people would argue with that. But read Bertrand Russell, Why I'm Not a Christian. So the way I view it, Neptune is Pisces. Uranus is what scares Neptune. The scientist, the astrologer, common sense, rational thinking. Science, yes, does something bang, and it throws the church totally into disarray. So Neptune has had its way here for the last 2,000 years, the age of Pisces. It's changed now. We're in the age of Aquarius. Uranus is going to rule. But these Neptune folks, they don't give up easy. These priest, artists, doctor, musicians. Just look at the doctor stuff on your TV. That's Neptune. Anyway, I got more to say on this, but let's go after the sky mirror first. I want to find out what's coming up for you day by day. Something useful you can count on, okay? And here, if you're on the Thursday night show, June 14th, the moon is in Cancer. And it's gone by Mercury. And it's making a trine to Neptune and a trine to Jupiter. Oh boy. Beautiful. Music, enlightenment, truth, wisdom coming out. And you can talk it and write it down. Write some poetry, write a song. Thursday afternoon and evening. The planets are with you. Right up until you get to about 2 o'clock in the morning. Friday morning, the 15th, here is the opposition to Pluto. And, yeah, it's tough. Eek, a bug, panic. Well, we had a wonderful concert. The music was inspiring and religious. And then at 2 in the morning, the police broke in, and that's what it feels like. So, take your goodies early, and, don't wait up for the Pluto eek a bug feeling. Friday morning will be a little jittery because of it, which continues right through Friday night when there's a square to Uranus. And there's battery problems and jitteriness and a feeling of aloneness. Yeah, Friday night. Don't count on those batteries. Things are not what they seem. Not a real good night, Friday. But look here, Saturday morning, here's Venus. It actually comes in Friday night. Let's see. Venus starts there. This is actually, 10, 11 o'clock. Friday night, the moon's going to hit Venus. And she'll take away your jitters and your feeling of aloneness. Be with somebody you love Friday. Friday is Venus's day, Freya. Vendredi in French. Venus, Vendra. So it's a nice time. Just don't count on the electrical supplies. They're not going to come through. Saturday, everybody's feeling very nurturing. The moon goes by the north node Saturday morning, and we're taking care of everybody. It sours out a little bit when you get to the middle of the day and the early afternoon when the moon opposes Mars. There's some selfish people out there trying to grab everything they can. And those young men are too loud. They're out of hand. So you're not going to like Mars too much. Saturday night is a square to Jupiter, overdoing it. So what is this, too much sports? Seems that between the doctor's drugs stuff and the sports and, what else is there on TV? It's Saturday night. The moon's in Leo, and you know, you're overdoing it and getting angry Saturday won't do any good. On Sunday, it starts to mellow out, but until you get to almost dinner time, here's a nice sextile to the sun. I got a plan Sunday night, the 17th. Hooray! You make a plan. And it includes the technical side. Monday morning, the moon trines Uranus. So here's good, solid, intellectual thinking Sunday night, Monday morning. And here's a trine to Saturn. It's practical, too. So this looks like pretty good planning to me, Monday. Moon in Virgo, trining Saturn. Get the details organized. Monday night, well, here's a sextile to Jupiter. You know, and when is that? Right there. That's about 9-10 o'clock Monday night, the 18th. Wisdom. Jupiter is like the lawyer professor, and lightning bolts of truth come along. But wait, what's this? Here's the opposition to Neptune. It's Tuesday morning, 1-2 o'clock in the morning. And Neptune is stopping in the sky on the 18th, right here. Hey, this is dangerous. There's going to be water problems. There's going to be boats sunk and rivers overflowing and chemicals awry and this fishy stuff. Neptune has to do with liquids, has to do with fish, has to do with PhDs and drunks. And was it Ben Franklin said, he's all the drunks outlive the doctors. Anyway, Neptune thinks he's real special. That's what goes on. The government gave me a license to dispense pills. And when I trust the drug companies, and then a month later there's a TV ad. Did you take this? The lawyers are going to help. Now, this is you're going to see a lot of fishy stuff along here. When the moon opposes Neptune, you're not going to like what the Pope said, or the priest, or the doctors, or the special people, the movie stars. Neptune likes to dress up. You know, whether he's the Pope or the movie star. Jewels and furs and, you know, dress-up time, yeah? Sparkly jewels. I'm special. Well, that's not going to go very far Monday night, Tuesday morning. No. Nobody's very happy with that. Tone it down, Neptune. So, you have a bad smell? Monday night, check it out. Your nose is defensive. It only smells for a few minutes. Then it zones them out and looks for a new smell. So you got to trace down the bad smells Monday night, Tuesday morning. And you can do it. Here's a nice trine to Pluto before lunch on Tuesday the 19th. Sherlock Holmes was there, right on Johnny on the spot. Tuesday night, the moon squares the sun. You didn't get too much done late in the night. But the moon shifts in to Libra on Wednesday. It's a different vibe altogether. Here's your stuck. Moon squares Saturn before lunch. Slow Wednesday morning till you get past the stuck point. And then look at there. What's that? That's Mars and Venus. Aha. Mars and Venus together. They're opposing each other, but right here they're in harmony. The couples are walking around, Romeo and Juliet holding hands. Very romantic, very sexy Wednesday night, the 20th. And get home early, because here's a square to Mercury Thursday morning on the 21st. Hard to move around. And in the middle of the day, Thursday, there's a square to Pluto, and we can't control things. And there might even be sirens around. I don't know. Here on Friday, the moon finally shifts into Scorpio. And all the vibes change. It's much better. It starts out, though, with the opposition to Uranus, electrical problems. Who cares about science? Moon opposing Uranus. Ah, well, we're used to it by now, all us scientists. Here's the moon trining the sun Thursday afternoon. You can get some real planning done. Get your projects going. Because on Saturday, well, first of all, Saturday morning, the moon squares at Mars and Venus. And that young romantic couple that were so hot together on Wednesday, they're going to fight here on Friday night, Saturday morning. So look out, Romeo and Juliet. Don't go out with that person. Stay home. You'll be happier. The moon's going to go by Jupiter here Saturday about lunchtime, and it trines Neptune. And you can get along with some of the Neptune stuff that's going on. I believe in the movies. I like the smell of Roundup. Anyway, new information comes out. Here's Jupiter's lawyers and professors, and as long as they're functioning under a law that says, oh, your body can tolerate a little bit of lead. Not true. Zero tolerance. Little kids. Every molecule of lead lowers their IQ. But we got these ideas in these institutions. The lawyers to help enforce them. The doctors and the drug companies and the oil companies take advantage of it. Saturday, you shall see. Pluto will sleuth out. Here's Sherlock Holmes late Saturday night. He says, hey, what's going on there? Oh, look at that. You might be amazed at what comes up Saturday night. Moon in Scorpio continues through Sunday till after dinner time, and the moon shifts in to Sagittarius. And that's the way it is for that week, June 15th to June 24th.